A few moments later.
What is up, besties? Welcome to the most unhinged, sparkly, anti capitalist corner of the internet. I am your girl, Transx Bombshell, and I am so excited to be here with you all. If you're new here, smash that follow button and join the chaos. First, let's talk about the mission. The countdown is real. We are like 46 followers from hitting 1,000, and when we do, the monthly raffle prize is a sealed white flare elite trainer box Pokemon trading card game, and I am really excited to give that away. The box is really cool. I've opened one. It comes with card sleeves and some really cool coins and some collector's dice. Hi, crazy dad, smashing buttons. If you'd quit smashing the buttons of your exes, they wouldn't be your exes. Heyo. So, second, I am officially claiming my niche. I'm launching a new segment. We're gonna call this new segment. Hold on, this camera is bugging. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I am launching a new segment. The new segment is called the weekly update for people with a job. And because, like, honestly, who has the energy to just like sift and follow all of the news when you're busy fighting your life against corporate burnout and trying to live your life and have fulfilling relationships and, eat nutritious foods and remembering to drink water? It's a lot to keep up with. So, never fear. I'm here to do all of that labor for you. And yes, I'm getting graphics with OBS. So, as you noticed a couple streams ago, we were upgrading the Visual Chaos to a more professional, high-end mess starting in the new year. I want it to look like a glittery, chaotic news broadcast. Like a manic fairy pixie is my broadcasting manager or the segment production manager. I don't know, however you say that. However, we have a weekly update here. We're going to get going. So we're going to get started. Again, I don't have like a title card yet. So don't hold it against me. I don't have that like intro music. I don't have anything like that yet. But we're going to get there. That's the direction I think I'm headed. Let me know in chat if you like this vibe. I might start recording these more as video on demand style instead of doing the live stream. I don't seem to get a lot of engagement live streaming. It's like fine. We're doing our thing here. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this space. But also, I'm getting a lot of engagement from my news clips and stuff. Like people are hanging out in chat less. Actually, we're actually 40. Wait, my math is terrible. 43 follows. I don't know how that. We just got like a ghost follow, which is kind of cool, kind of creepy. Is that Twitch? Is that like a Twitch admin? Okay, so, Hots boy, thank you so much for the hydrate. There we go, right there. Hot boys. I got your water here. Oh wait, that almost spilled all over me. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Besties, let's dive into the tea you might have missed while you were clocked in. So, we're calling this one the transphobia tangle. We need to talk about Nicki Minaj. So, her recent transphobic comments, hard fail. And here's the layer of chaos. Kim Petras is the one who ratioed her on social media. Yes, we are talking about Nikki versus Petras. This is that dirty money tea. This is actually kind of, a wild spin. They actually did a song together. They've actually worked together. So, despite Kim having her problematic relationship with Dr. Luke, that's its whole own thing. It's the ultimate example of like the music industry. This is the perfect example. Let me start this again, y'all. So here's the layer of chaos. Kim Petras is the one who ratioed her on social media, despite the fact that Kim Petras herself has a problematic relationship with Dr. Luke, which is its whole own other thing. It's the ultimate example of the music industry being so dirty, your problematic fave might be the one cleaning up another's mess. It's kind of hard to have faves who are clean when the entire industry is built on exploitation. Now, speaking of which, speaking of exploitation, I also wanted to talk, the Game Awards actually happened. So the Game Awards were, actually quoted, they talked about it in this Guardian article. And in the Guardian article, there was a quote that actually should be on like a t-shirt. And I thought it was a really good quote. And the title of the opinion piece was, "Our industry has been strip mined." And it's about how artists are like being utterly crushed by just like streaming revenue models, essentially turning low wage labor, like peons out of artists. And it's not just a culture problem, it's actually like a labor problem. So we have like a real big problem, like, because I want to talk about how, well, first off, I wanted to talk about the winners of the Game Awards, because there actually is a little bit a segment later where we actually talk about who won what category, and we'll briefly talk about that. But I just want to talk about, like, are we ready for AI? Like, just a quick, I want to check with chat. Like, who here has ever used AI? Is anyone familiar with AI? Has anybody ever used Chat GPT? Does anybody ever use, when you type in like a Google search result, like what pops up at the top now is usually like an AI generated? How are y'all responding to this? Or how are you adapting to this? Because there was also a really there's a really alarming quote. Um, so, um, was it? I think it was the Chat GPT guy. Hello, hope you're good. I've only used it on Google. It can make finding things easier. So if you're using it with Google, then you're probably talking about Gemini. Gemini is sort of like Google's Chat GPT, if you will. I mean, they're all basically just like language learning models. Um, so what I'm trying to get to is, like, there's honestly like and honestly I just want to get this article. Let me get this. Our industry has been strip mined. Let me get this article up here. Can I just do that? Because I want to talk about this. Wait, which one is this on? This is a Mozilla. Oh, wait. Not an OBS. Like a, yeah, window capture. I want to do like a, this is Mozilla. This is Mozilla, right? Here. Oh, wait, I already have this, yeah. Why is this not up there? There we go. Okay, cool. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about. And we're gonna go. What's going on? We need this right here. So, our industry has been strip mined. Video game workers protest at the Game Awards. So they actually were outside the Game Awards, um, in like outside the Peacock Theater, next to the giant demonic statue promoting a new game, which is kind of ironic because they came with like tombstones, um, and they're saying like jobs have died. So it actually kind of played into like the thing that they were next to, which was kind of the irony. Is kind of sad. It was, though, the impact was almost lost. So the protesters were pretty much denied entry to the public space outside the Peacock Theater. They knew they were coming. It's like they're from the United Video Game Workers, UVW. It's an industry-wide direct join union for North America that's part of the Communications Workers of America. And they're out there to raise plight. There's literally jobs that are dying. They're referencing things. There's like 40,000 layoffs. And all of this has decimated the industry over the past few years. And just last month, Grand Theft Auto developer Rockstar Games was accused of union busting after firing more than 30 staff. And the studio denies this, saying the employees were leaking confidential information and AI is being rapidly injected into game development processes. And the industry just seems unwilling to reckon with these issues. And that's all quoted directly from the Guardian. So I do want to point this out because I mean it is affecting us. It's impacting us. They're saying that they're being directly affected by this greed from the industry, and it directly affects all of us. So I just wanted to bring some attention to it. And I say all that because I think it's important for us to just remain aware as AI starts to become more commonplace. Now, if you could, let's try this. If you could wave a magic wand and instantly erase one problematic action from a celebrity, from something that they've done, who would it be and why? What's one thing that you were like, oh, why do they have to do that? And you would undo it. Mine's kind of big and it's kind of sad. Um, Mine would be I would undo J.K. Rowling's stance on trans rights because Harry Potter, ironically, was actually a really big deal for me. I really actually appreciated um, that world, that universe, and she kind of ruined it for me. So if I could undo one thing, it would be J.K. Rowling turning out to be a villain. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good one. But drop your choice in chat. Definitely, if you have a good one, drop yours in chat, and I'll make sure that I'll give you points, the social credits that I think people have split. Some people say that they've been able to spend them and some people haven't. And I think that really depends on whether or not you've integrated your stream ladder with your thing or not. Servimto says, I would undo Graham Lineham's absurd turn to crazy anti-trans lunatic. He was a brilliant TV comedy writer. I'm not super familiar with him, but that name sounds familiar. Wait, he's the guy, I think on Twitter, he has like a comic, a cartoon, like maybe a cigar sticking out of his mouth. Is that him? I think that's the guy. Pretty sure that's the guy. Father Ted, IT crowd. Okay, I got you. So let's talk about holiday hustle in the system, because the holiday stuff is here. It's beautiful. It's festive, and it's 100% designed to make you overspend while we are utterly burnt out. So, what is the most annoying part of the holiday season that is directly caused by capitalism? Is it 24/7 ads? Is it the mandated office party attendance? Is it being asked to work from home while your kids are on break? Drop your holiday villain in the chat. Because honestly, like, I think it's terrible to be, what's up, Bubbles, Butternuts? We get 24/7 ads anyway. Yeah, but the rule was to give me something directly caused by capitalism. So pointing out that you get it anyway that still counts. So good one. Black Friday. Ooh, that's a good one. That was just like a holiday they just created out of nowhere. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna literally make a holiday that you have to spend money." I used to work in retail, and God, Christmas was the worst. I'm sorry, I hate that for you. Christmas sounds like the worst time to be working. I remember wait, no, I did like restaurants. I have been in like the service industry. Through I was like a waitress, and at one point I was like a cook. Let's see, Christmas music. I work in a grocery place. I don't need 5 songs sung by 20 different people. Yeah, hearing the same song but like different ways gets to be kind of it gets to be kind of old. It really does. It really does. Worst part of Christmas was if I hear that ducking song again, I will hit some mother trucker. What ducking song? Is the song called I Will Hit Some Mother Trucker? I'm not familiar. I actually don't know that one. I really like we get just pointing out that we get 24/7 ads anyway. That actually is the winner for me. Pretty much what Crazy said, some songs on repeat. Oh yeah, you know the one that I always disliked was My Two Front Teeth. I don't like that song. I never liked that song. I always thought it was annoying. And every year, every time that I hear it, I'm just like, I wish this would end. I really want that song to be over because it's just, especially the whistling part. After you hear them 100 times, you're like, if I hear them again, ah. I'm the exact same way about a certain 6 songs that came out in like the year 2000 because I was working at Six Flags Over Georgia. And I was working like 8 hour, 10-hour shifts on the midway, working as an actor for an improv game where I streamed live in front of a green screen. Surprise, I've been doing this a long time. And so this was just 10-hour shifts. And if I was in any break area or outside or not in the booth where I actually streamed from for the interactive video game that had like a big stage with headsets and virtual reality glasses where they beamed me right into people's eyeballs. So that was the same 6 songs that they played on loop, including, I'm sure everyone remembers it. There was that song that they played in the commercial for Six Flags with the old guy that danced. And that was one of the songs that was one of the 6 songs that was on repeat on loop. My Christmas tradition is to get up on Christmas and play My Two Front Teeth for 7 hours straight. Well, I won't be at your house, so you can do whatever you want. That's fine. In all honesty, though, the worst part of Christmas is people put value in how much they spent rather than time spent with each other. I dislike all the holidays, even V-Day. I'm like, if you want to show you care, then do it through the year, not on that specific day. Bubbles Butternuts for the win. It's honestly nothing really has a dollar value that matters. Unfortunately, they've just designed a society and they've designed a way that like you don't have access to space and you slowly lose access to like sentimental things and nice spaces. And it's really all by design and it's kind of terrifying and I can see the direction where everything's headed. That's exactly what I do. Right on, Crazy Dad. See, my chat gets it. I mean, we get it. So, um, I do want to go ahead and click on over. We've got to talk about it while we're on the subject. We have to. You know what we're about to discuss. Let's talk about it. So, we're going to talk about the gaming awards. We have to. I warned you earlier that it was coming. So we're going to talk about glitter, greed, and the grind. Now this is the Gaming Awards 2025 Worker Riot Edition. So the night was dominated by Claire Obscure, which was Expedition 33. That's the subtitle, the tagline. That won a historic 9 awards, including Game of the Year. It was a massive win for a smaller studio, which is beautiful. Now, here's the necessary context. While the industry was celebrating inside the theater, members of the United Video Games Workers Union were protesting right outside. That's what I was talking about in just a minute ago. Now, they called out the industry being strip mined for resources by those corporate overlords, and they highlighted the 40,000 layoffs and the use of AI. As one protester noted, a 3-minute trailer can cost over $1 million. But the Game Awards never seem to acknowledge the historic amount of layoffs. Now, UVW says this affects players too. Buggy launches and canceled games are a direct result of exploiting labor. Now, protecting workers leads to better games. So it's a worker win, a player win, and a necessary revolution. So I'm going to ask everyone, if a game studio released a title where 100% of the profits went directly to its unionized workers, would you buy it on day one? You could go ahead and drop a yes in chat, or unionize, or fuck yeah, or whatever you want to say in chat, if you would. I stopped watching that shit after it was rigged the last time, a DLC getting the Game of the Year. I was like, okay, fuck that shit. Wait, what DLC got the Game of the Year? Which one was it? Yeah, they sacked a bunch of people that was devs for New World. Then the AI could not figure out how to code for it, so they canned the game now. Oh, they canned it because they couldn't figure out how to code? What's New World? Fuck no. You would not buy a game that was unionized? Why not? If all the profits, and that's just profits. Obviously labor is operations costs. If you know about budgeting, that sounds pretty fair. Especially if it was like the devs had the ideas. Yep, they sacked. They sacked all the people, and since the AI can't do it. Well, that's crazy. I need to look that up. What game is this? New World canceled, AI can't code. That should pop up. I don't understand. Publisher kills a game over generational AI accusations. I think it's canceled because they were accused of using AI for coding. The company pivoting everything into AI. I don't understand. There's not a lot of news on it. Just think pieces. Everybody's saying New World is shutting down because of AI, but there doesn't seem. No, I don't see anything that's like concrete on that story, unfortunately. It's like, I don't know. I don't have, if you have anything concrete on it, drop it in the Discord. If you find something. 100% would buy it even if it wasn't A tier. Hey, there we go. Why? Because I'm trying to make my own game, and license fee, and then fees for the content I can't do. Then Steam takes a huge cut. Then if I use Unity or Unreal, they also take a cut. So I'm losing at least 30% of my revenue just for releasing the game. Never mind the rest of the cost. Well, you budget that. And then you get like your amount. So you get paid. So all the money up until a certain amount, you get paid. And then whenever there's profit, then all the coders get the profit. And you could set it up that way. And your deal could be, you're like, this is a $5 million idea. So whenever it hits $5 million, then the programmers get profit. After that, then they get a percentage cut. You could always set it up. Why would they take the profit when I'm making the investment? I mean, it's incentive. It's incentive. You say, listen, I'm gonna take my big fee that gets paid first, but once that gets paid, like if it's a really good game, you could make money beyond your hourly, and you're like, you'll get like, you'll all split 1% or something. Yeah, that's the incentive. But you can build in extra incentive into the deals to try to give them like a share of the profits, and that incentivizes them to take like ownership, and it's like, yes, you get paid because you're the like developer, like lead designer, all of that. Yeah. Nobody's no. Oh no. If you're the one, if it's your idea and you're doing a bulk of the work, nobody's saying they're getting any big chunk of your investment. But what you can say is, you know what? I'm dreaming big, and if this thing really blows up, here's X, Y, and Z and the third, like where if that happens, you'll benefit too. So they're incentivized they're like, I don't know, this is the first person that's offered me like, hey, if it actually blows up, I might still make a little bit more. So that's, I don't know, something to think about. Worker ownership, trying to share more of the pot. Maybe not give away the whole cow, but say, hey, if the cow has babies, maybe, you get a little bit of their milk too. If it happens to turn out to be a real healthy cow. If you help birth this cow, get in here, get your hands in here and help me birth this cow. And once this cow's out, and if it's a healthy cow and you help me feed that cow and the cow keeps producing and it lives for a long time and it's a healthy cow and then it has other baby cows, maybe you and your kids can help share on that cow too. And then, you start a gaming studio. You start making other stuff. And you incentivize them to take ownership of that and maybe see if somebody else has an idea that's worth taking to market. It's everything grows when you involve more people, and then you grow it, and you see who all is willing to pitch in to help get something off the ground. And then once it makes enough money so where somebody can like do it as a job, you professionalize and you make a part of it to where somebody can make that their job and they can make a living. And it's important for people to realize like when it's possible to do that, because when it becomes somebody's job and it's one person and they're thinking about it all the time, and that's just what they do, that's way more efficient than having a group of people trying to do something. I can't remember his name, but one guy explained it right. If you work in a pencil factory on a machine, should get more of the pot. No, because they never invested. All they did was press a button. I do believe in giving a bonus. The work is worthy of a bonus. There's an Asian airline that does it right. If the airline makes a huge profit with the year, each employee gets a bonus. Exactly. That's the kind of model that I'm talking about. Everyone should share in the wins. It's important to acknowledge that a company is the entity that's taking a risk. Sure. But at the end of the day, without the workers and without the right culture and without building the right environment, like they won't get ahead. They won't be industry leading. Let's see, if you don't get the win without the workers, but there's a limit to what that bonus is. Sure, and sadly, there may be a few companies that have found a way around that, especially in America, because of the way that we've set up our system. So, yeah, it sucks. We are moving in a crazy direction, and only time will tell exactly what pans out. But it's not a great direction. Um, but I do actually have another article. There's one more article coming, one more announcement. The biggest drop of the night, chat. Actually, this is blocking my face. Sorry. The biggest drop in the night, chat. I'm moving. So I'm officially getting a new stream room. And with that, a new schedule in the new year. So I'm finally transitioning out of a major role, which means I'll finally have the time to deliver on everything that I've ever promised. So get ready for watch parties, more polls and Discord, cosplays, more streams, marathon streams, throwback gaming. We're going to be clearing that super huge Steam library that I have of all these games that I've been meaning to stream. And I'm probably going to be getting a Switch 2. I have stuff to do. We're going to be doing more content. We're heading in that direction. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to drop a sub. And drop a follow if you're not yet followed. If you're watching a clip, get in here, watch live. We've got a lot more coming where this came from. So thank you so much. Yeah, I'm transitioning out of a huge role that was sort of explained differently to me than what it ended up being. So I am transitioning out of that role. I promise to give it's a 3-month notice for this role. So I'm transitioning out of it. It consumed my entire life. It had a lot of responsibility, but I am putting down that mantle, and I am now going to be taking on streaming full time for a bit. We're going to see how it fits. I haven't done it yet. I haven't tried to do it. We're going to see how I like it. And if I like it, I'm going to do more of it. We're going to see if I prepare more, if we get more content that's polished, and if I show up more present. It seems like things go a little better, and we're going to keep heading that direction and see what happens. So, tell me what you think. If it's a good idea, I want to hear it. If you think it's a bad idea, I want to hear it. Bottom line is, I'm going to try it either way. Also, I'm kind of excited because I am just kind of testing things out. So I am really excited to share this with you, start this new era. Yeah, I am going to try to go hard. We do have it's a new stream room coming. My tech is slightly limited, so we'll see how hard I can go. I am set up to do TikTok, and I can do Instagram, but my tech is a little limited. I can't exactly throw Instagram in for multi-streaming right away. I do have a second computer, so the laptop opens up the possibility of maybe getting Instagram going on there, but I can't connect the capture card. I'm limited there because of the power demand on the motherboard of this current PC. I went kind of low. It's a 3 series, like a 3070, and it only has like a 750 power box in it, and that's a little low. So we're gonna try to build another PC. I'm gonna go full time. I'm gonna go as hard as I can. Twitch, The clips are going to stay going, and I might get a little more into short form content. So be on the lookout for more stuff on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube. So, um, glad to hear that and can't wait to see what's in the future. Thanks, Crazy Dad. I appreciate you. Oh, can you not make a Twitch highlight and stick it on Instagram? Oh, I do. I do all the time. I have usually 2, sometimes 3 clips going. 2 or 3 clips every day on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram if you want to drop me a follow. My link is down low if you're on Twitch. And if you want to go to just transxbombshell.com, you'll find everything, including some affiliate links. Check out the affiliate links. They do help support the stream also. With RAM prices right now, that will be expensive. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, that's the direction I'm headed. And unfortunately, this is just the timing. So I am soon going to build like a 5 series. I'm going to probably build just like a big 5 series custom that I can put like on the side where people can see the stream rig. But like I said, I'm testing things out now. So it's not today. Obviously, I'm still in the old stream room. This is the OG stream room here at the co-op. Now, it's time to shift. It's time for some high stakes chaos, y'all. Let's talk about the major Marvel Rivals news because they did just drop info on new heroes like Rogue and the brand new character and that you can play her as. She's a Vanguard, so she's gonna end up being one of my new mains. I haven't even played her yet. We're gonna see how she plays. I'm guessing she's stealing powers and stealing hearts. So let's see how that goes. But if you could steal one ability from any Marvel Rivals character to help you at work tomorrow, what would it be? What would it be? Mine would be Iron Man because I could really use that suit at work, like to get around from property to property and to be able to fix things because he's got like his lasers and his tools. I would love to have the Iron Man suit. Iron Woman, Iron Co-op manager, flying around fixing pipes. Not a clue because I don't know who in Marvel or in Capcom. You don't know anybody in Marvel? Really? Wow. Well, if you stick around for a minute, I was thinking about hopping on some Marvel Rivals. I think Rogue is on there, and I haven't even played her yet, honestly. I've been meaning to do that. Not a fan of the American comics. Oh, let me guess. Are you a fan of British comics? Bubbles Butternuts. Don't tell me you two are a Brit. Do I just attract all the Brit boys? I'm like a Brit boy magnet. Is this true? There are allegations. Took the Iron Man suit. I stole it. Me and Ted. Me and Ted are thinking alike. Me and Ted. I think that's crazy. Bubbles Butternuts, explain yourself. Don't tell me I've got another boy from across the pond. Love it. We're gonna do a little bit of Pokemon stuff too at some point. You're Scottish. Oh, see, not British, but Scottish. You're across the pond though. This is awesome. I love the fact that I have a crowd across the waters. Because American guys they don't keep up with me. It's just facts. Except like Crazy Dad. Hey, see, I said that right when that popped up. I recently was watching Talk Ops Original Sin first episode. I haven't seen that. I should check that out. I've heard that referenced 100 times. Talk Ops Original Sin. I've never actually seen it. I should look it up. I don't even know what it is. Talk Ops Original Sin. Yeah, it's a manga series. Is it? Do they have an animated version? Yeah, cool. I want to see that. Does a child abuse, bullying, suicide? Oh, that made me die. I would die inside. It'd be very triggering for me. It sounds tragic. I would watch it though. Sounds like might be TOS. I don't even know if we could really talk about it on stream, especially with the CA stuff. It's very triggering. You would take Penny's spider robot. That means you'd have to get bit by spider because you can't control the robot without spider. You have to fuse with Penny. Are you down? Are you down to fuse with Penny? So basically what you're saying is the superpower you'd want would be to be bit by Penny's spider. Ooh, there's still an update. The downside? Is that a downside? Would it really be that bad to be bit by a radioactive spider that has psychic powers? That you create a psychic bond so that you can feel the feelings of that spider? So when it gets hungry and it eats things, you actually experience those feelings, those emotions, those desires? Would that be so bad? I think it would be kind of interesting. Oops. A little more lighthearted anime is Anthem of the Heart. Still sad, but a good ending. Is that on like Full Metal Alchemy vibes? Full Metal Alchemist vibes? Yeah, I don't see it that way. What, getting bit by a spider? I have that with myself. What, a spider bite connection, a psychic bond? Oh, or you have a hungry, the hungry instinctual feelings that I just described, where you feel hungry and you have to satisfy the urge. Okay, I hear you. Yum. So, oh, also, I forgot to add, um, the raffle here. Let me log in there. All right, we've got Crazy Dad dropped first in chat. You were the first one to hit first, which cost you 1 social credit, but got you a raffle entry. Now, just as a reminder, the winner of this month's raffle entry will get a tote bag. That is a tote bag from the merch store, which if you want to see the merch that we have, you can go to this website and check out the goods. But the merch is a tote bag this month for the raffle prize. Yes, getting bit by a spider and having the feels is what I deal with myself, not understanding why I'm feeling it. Aww. Maybe you should talk to somebody. Maybe you should see a professional about your spider feelings. No, a child speaks too much and see her dad got into a love hotel, but the love hotel looks like a castle. So she says the dad is a prince and who was a princess, i.e., the dad was cheating, and the dad says you talk too much and blames the kid. She grows up not being able to talk. It makes her sick to talk. And then it goes on to her trying to have the ability to speak. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Way to drop that in chat. What a weird vibe crushing statement. But which anime was that? Is that the not the is that the anthem? That's still pretty sad. Ugh. Also merch for next month. We're gonna spin the wheel if we don't hit 1K. But if we hit 1K, it's gonna be an elite trainer box. One of the white flare ones, which is down there. I've got two. Woo, I've got two of those. So we want to hit a white flare trainer box. We just got to get to 1K. So tell your friends about the stream. Be sure to tell them to hit the follow button. And drop some subs, gift some subs, so that help people find it. All good things. Share clips. Go to the link. Go to all the social medias. Share, like, comment. That's how we're gonna get to the Elite Trainer Box giveaway, y'all. Helping spread the stream and tell people about the stream is a good thing. It is a good thing to do. It is a thing that will help the Elite Trainer Box raffle happen sooner. And yeah, that was Anthem of the Heart. It was good, wasn't it? I really like this song. It's called Habits. That was Anthem of the Heart. Yeah, but the end is a happy cry. I love that. You know what was a happy cry at the end? Cyberpunk 2077. Holy crap, that game is such a happy cry. Such a weird... The retribution that you feel in that game is unmatched. But we're patching Marvel Rivals, actually. That's why I've been stalling, y'all. I don't know if you realized I was stalling, but I was. It's now 97% completed. And we're going to go ahead and get that started in just a second. Thanks for chilling and hanging out. By the way, I got a question. Which Pokemon embodies pure holiday worker solidarity? And I'm saying Delibird. Nobody can steal mine. That's the only worker who gifts with no HR department. So what is the pure holiday worker solidarity Pokemon? What Pokemon do you think represents pure holiday worker solidarity? Drop your answer in chat, and I'm gonna help try to give some social credits for this answer. However, I've been told that the social credits don't actually result in spendable points, so just know that these might just be social credits of vibes. They're vibe credits, and they may not actually be like spendable social credits. For the best answer, and drop an emoji in chat to help us manifest hitting 1K tonight. We do have an ad starting in about 5 minutes, and after that we're gonna do some gaming after a short break. Talking about let's say, should people get more of the cut? I'm guessing you have a company do the shirts for you. And if I remember right, most of them give you less than 10% of the cut for the sale. Thoughts on the percentage? I do have a thought on the percentage. I actually have a merch license that I've agreed to do an agreement with them. And I believe my cut is like 20. So, I mean, I am aware of models where you give them like the exclusive production and sale rights. So like if you go to tantrummerch.com right now, the slash trans bombshell, and you see the store, anything you order on there, they produce, they make it, they're marketing it, they tweet about it. All those things that they make, they're all quality. They're good quality. They have the models. They've designed the website. But they do give me like 20. I think it's like 20% of that. It's like pretty good. Honestly, like that's fine. I've had worse deals with like sales that I've done, which is terrible to admit. So yeah, I like their products. I think they do a good job. And when we sell 20 items on the store, we're gonna have even more items for sale on the store. And we've already sold like 2. I don't know why the bar hasn't gone up yet. I think I need to ask them to edit the website. Something's off. We've sold more items than that. I know that. We've done more than 2. It's been at least like 3 or 4. But we have a really, really cool that's higher than some of the people I know that does that. Yeah, they're a really cool outfit. I recommend them for anybody that does streaming. They make good products, and I feel good raffling them away because they are good products, and you get something from the stream. So you get a chance to support the stream. It's like, cool, now I have a tote bag, and people are like, what's that? It's like, oh, this is a tote bag from a streamer that I watched that, like, I know. Like, they sent it to me. I won their raffle just watching. I used points that I get from watching their stream. So if you want to enter the raffle and you want a chance to win a tote bag, how does that work? You got to spend the social credits that you get just from being a follower. If you scroll down, it costs 1,000 social credits. It costs 1 raffle entry. That gets your name on this wheel. This wheel, we spend it once a month, and then we reset the wheel and start all over again next month and add names to it one by one. You get your name on this wheel one of 2 ways. One, you can either do hold on one second. Okay, sorry. I'm just checking something. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah. 1 raffle entry, you're gonna get into the raffle, and that's how you can get a free tote bag. Cool. All right. The price for the gear to make the shirt designs is a little expensive, but cheaper than a PC. I just like stalled. I didn't understand that. Sorry. Um, so by the way, I'm also doing a oh, I need to change that. ReadyBot is wrong. I'm actually 5 p.m. So a DTF printer and all the gear to go with is around 2K. All the gear, does that include like the hoodies, the hats, the all the other stuff, the tote bags? Because they do a whole lot more stuff. Like once we sell 20 items, it's like A lot of honking going on outside. Um, Once we sell like 20 items from the store, then there's going to be like a like a lot more items available. Like so many. I think it's like they add like 10, 15 more things. But the ad is starting soon. Thanks so much everyone for being here. I'm going to take a short break, and then when I get back, we're going to do some Marvel Rivals, which I think I'm creeping up on platinum. I think I'm knocking it around in gold right now at this very second. But I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. We're gonna do some Marvel Rival stuff. So let me go ahead and cut the music just because my computer is not the best. It's solid, right? Like it's good, but like she's not top of the line. She's pretty good. She's like mid tier. It's not scuffed. Obviously, the stream is clear. Like the camera, the everything's running really good. I just don't have like tip top of the line. So, um, I actually don't have a scene for this, so bear with me for um hold on. Beep. Okay. So then I was gonna add like I guess like a game capture. We'll just call it game capture. And I'll try to just like switch it every game. Because I'm sick of trying to have one for each one. It gets too crazy. Did that work? I thought it was in ad mode. Oh no. I think it's telling me I didn't launch OBS in administrator mode, which means I would have to restart the stream to get this to work. Get out of here. I thought I was. Excuse me. That sucks. I thought I was in administrator mode. I always launch in administrator mode. Did I just not this time? Because I was in a hurry. Oh, okay. It's a larger monitor. They also tend to run a higher refresh rate. Oh yeah, it's an ultra wide screen. So real quick. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to cheat it. And I'm gonna try to run. I'm gonna try to shut down OBS and bring it up real quick in administrator. Watch me try to pull this off. So, let me cancel the game and wish me luck. If I do this right, y'all won't see anything. It'll just like. It wouldn't let me come right back in. Did I do it? Did I get it to work? The colors, Duke. The colors. Finger blasting, let's go. Listen, I know how to get some things to work sometimes, you know? Like I'm not I'm not like the best at things, but I'm certainly not the worst. For what it's worth. Um Reminder that we do have the raffle at the end of the month for the tote bag. It's a Transix Bombshell tote bag. We're gonna make this work now. Watch. We're launching the game. We're going into the. We're going into the correct category for Marvel Rivals. Done. Okay, let's see how this runs. This is the first time I've ever ran it since I've restarted like the whole computer, honestly. Here, put this there. Okay, let's go away, please. Okay. Yeah. Now it's capturing it. Giant monitor. So uh wait, where'd it go? There you go. Here we go. What if I did like a this and then put me in front of it? Something like this. Is this okay? This works for me. Does this work for y'all? Looks good. I've been doing a lot of zombies of late and Rust. I have 2 tech guys on call if I really need it. I wish I had tech guys on call. Okay, let me see. Yeah, America has gone nuts. Okay, the audio capture works. Bring that down though. It's really loud. It's really loud on my end too. There we go. Okay. There. I'm catching a little lag. I see a little lag up top. How's the viewer experience? I could probably close the raffle wheel and that'll probably help. Wait. I agree. I've never seen that. That was new. Rubio's apparently same with the rest of the world. Yeah, that's true. Rubio's apparently trying to overthrow the Venezuelan government so that he could eventually overthrow the Cuban government. He's himself Cuban, and the Cuban diaspora in the U.S. is extremely anti-communist. He's hawkish, so he's not extremely surprisingly. But yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, I feel like this is scuffed, and I'm catching some lag over here. Oh yeah, I have to cancel the music. Okay, but I did. Okay. Let me see, what can I do? I don't think there's much. Yeah. Major. Let me see. If I switch these monitors around. Oh, that's cool. I'll equip that. That's pretty sick. Let me actually get this here. That's less invasive. There. What's the frames per second like now? And actually, I need to get this gaming keyboard on. Because this business keyboard is pretty useless for that. If you have a lot of Google tabs, close them. They use a lot of RAM. I don't have a lot of Google tabs open. I'm kicking off rival. So maybe around 10 frames per second if you're lucky. Let's see. I'm showing I'm at 30. I'm currently at 30, so it's keeping up now. I was dropping and lag. Oh wait. I'm dropping and lagging now. But I don't know. How's the audio? Is the audio at least staying straight? It's game capture. Should I try display capture? I hate display capture because it gives you that stupid green ring. No sound is fine. Cool. No display capture shit. That's what I thought. I was like, I don't want to do display capture. That seems bad. But I'm good. I think I'm good. I mean, it's a little scuffed. I just need to get another computer for production. Or actually, I think the goal is I'm going to get a new computer for gaming. And I'm going to use that with the larger monitor. And then I'm going to use this computer for production just to run OBS. And probably use it for like, I don't know, display capture, maybe the capture card. If it's not running the game, it'll probably be able to run the capture card and OBS. What are my specs? I'm running a Ryzen 7. I think it's something like 64 gigabytes of RAM. I've got two 2 terabyte Samsung it's solid state drives, and it's on a 3070. It's a 3070. And I'm rocking one of the Odysseys, the Samsung Odysseys, which is like an ultra wide monitor. Yeah. I don't know. I could probably dial this in a little better too now that we're talking about it. I probably don't need it to be... Yeah, it needs to be low. Because this game is insanely high. The GPU is a bit old. The Ryzen 7... Yeah, I can upgrade it to the Ryzen 9. This motherboard does a lot. Like, I think that's the last upgrade that I could give this. And it might be worth it. Because it'll give it a little bit more life. And it'll probably make it a solid production computer. And then the goal is to get on a 5080 or something for the gaming. I gotta demute at some point and see what my settings are because I think I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, it's possible because I literally just restarted everything. I didn't like the way things were running. Everything just looked scuffed. And I decided to just redo everything. I reinstalled Windows from scratch. So I probably have something set wrong. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember there was some settings in OBS that somebody showed me that changed everything. It made everything way better. Most of that system is okay, to be honest. You should not be so scuffed at the title menu. Yeah, I mean, I'm catching pretty low frames per second. I don't know, it's dialed in now. Right this second, I'm doing okay. Right this second, it's pretty good. It is a pretty good setup, though. I shouldn't be scuffed on the title menu, you're right. So I'm doing something weird. Or maybe I was just having a moment. Maybe it was just because I just put this setup. Yeah, it seems better now. I just made this setup for OBS. I didn't have it like a second ago. So... Oh, crap. I didn't put blurb or anything on this. No, I'm so sorry, crazy dad. Hold on, I'll refund you that. Let me see. I gotta add blurb. Okay, blurb's been added. And then add source browser. What else do we need to add? Oh, trigger fire and Twitch alerts. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I suck. I forgot to add the fun stuff. And you know what? I'm gonna wait, somebody added one raffle intro. Oh, that was me. I did. Big salad. I have to go to the thing to refund that. There's gotta be a way. Wait. Oh yeah. Oop. Here, watch. I figured this out the other day. It was... I can't... I can't, I don't know how to like redeem it in the stream. Where's like a, oh my gosh, do I have like a thing where it shows like ones that people have redeemed. Do you know what I mean? Like a dashboard. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so it should work now. If you use stuff, it's supposed to anyway. How do I? Oh, here it is. There we go.
You know, if it was a regular salad, I wouldn't have said anything. But you had to have that big salad!
How is that? I got it to work. I will not be defeated. Okay, I'll give you a ding if it happens again. I'll ping you. What bot? I use a bunch of bots.
If it was a regular salad, I wouldn't have said anything. But you had to have that big salad!
Okay, so that's working now. Trigger fire's on now. Blurp's on now. We just gotta, let me think. There's one more thing we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. If anybody needs any Pokemon pack pulls. You miss Happy Days? Do some Happy Days sounds for us, Crazy Dad. If anybody wants to see any Pokemon pack pulls, those are also live. Those are available too.
Getting too uppity for you? You sherry swilling, opera loving, Armani wearing elitist? You have no idea how difficult it is for a black woman in a white man's world.
Such a good show. Okay, so we're gonna play. I have not played at all. Oh my god, that was so fast. I didn't even actually want to play that. I didn't want to play that actually. I'm gonna leave.
You have one task, my fist. Locate the queen.
Sorry, I'm not playing that. Okay, so I was actually gonna go to practice. Practice versus AI. Where's just like, oh, here we go. Just like regular practice. The practice range. Ooh, Crazy Dad's gonna stop everything and pull a Pokemon booster pack. Real quick, I just want to... Okay, there's Gambit. We've played around with Gambit. Where is... God, jeez. Oh my God.
I'm done trying to fight who I am. I'd rather fight the folks who hate and fear me for it. Wow, fancy seeing you here.
She's a melee. Okay. We're gonna stop everything. Fraser was so annoying. I hate that actor and everything he does. I just want to punch him. Yeah, his name. I think his name actually is Fraser. Ooh, it is a bit scuffed while I'm playing. My FPS dropped considerably for some reason. And I mean, I'm using, it's like a 4K camera. So I don't understand what's going on there. Yeah, I don't know. See, configure video. When I hit configure video, it pulls up the system. Ooh, I froze for a second. When I hit configure video, it pulls up the system hardware, not a Razer software. Yeah, it's like it's a higher quality camera that's probably drawing more power. It is probably drawing more power. Plus I have the microphone and the game, the graphics card. So I'm wondering, like, if I do just like use this just for production, it should be good enough. It should be fine. And I just need to get a better quality or a higher tier gaming PC that's dedicated to just running the games on this ultra widescreen monitor. But Crazy Dad, do you know which booster pack you wanted? I don't think I have the list. Oh wait, I do. Da 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 da. What pack did you want to pull, my guy? Really depends on your settings in OBS. You might just have a setting on there that is killing the stream. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Right now, I mean, we could go through the settings. I could probably show you the settings, right? All right, we could look at them. I can tell you what they are. Well, no, I just reset everything. White flare, cool. I think I definitely need to swap something. Something's off. Here, real quick, I'm gonna get over here. Exit to desktop. Yeah, I'd have to display capture then show OBS, huh? All right. Well, before we do that, real quick, let's on. I've got a Pokemon booster pack to pull, just real quick for a second. But let me go ahead and pull out the C290. We're gonna get a capture card pulling cam going. So let me just set that up over here. We're gonna pull open a white flare booster pack, fresh, hot off the presses. Let me see here. Didn't we open a booster bundle last time for white flare? Or am I mistaken? Was that for something else? I feel like we opened a booster bundle last time. That capture card, that capture cam is going to be right over here. Let's see. I almost got that camera at one point. Then I was like, who the duck wants to see a gray hair bearded dude on Twitch? Haha. Got what cam? The C290? The C290 is my card cam. My main camera is a Razer Kiyo. But then when I play games on my ultra wide, it's too much demand. With the ultra wide and the 3070. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. With the ultra wide and the 3070, it's just too much. Yeah, I definitely need help figuring out the settings. Because the settings are off again. And that keeps happening. Ah! I just want to put this behind this control so it doesn't smudge. Okay. But I unfortunately don't have it on a tripod. The tripod's like right there though. Like I really could. I'm really kind of being lazy. I could put it on a tripod, but I haven't. I just haven't. um, I think so. No one I think so. You think so what? You think people want to see a gray-haired guy on Twitch? I think so too. Like, people are interested in interesting people. And I think if you want to try streaming, you should try streaming. So, white flare, here we go. This is right here. Here is your booster pack. We're going to pull right here, which means we should probably switch out of the Marvel Rivals category. And we're just going to pop over to the Pokemon trading card game category. Just a second. And, you know what? Just to set the mood, why don't we play some music, chat? And I think you know what I'm going to go for. All right. Aloha. Wait, why isn't it playing the Titanic flute? Why didn't it do the music? If I could have a real Pokemon, what would I pick? A Pikachu in a heartbeat. No questions asked. What's MSI Afterburner? I only do it when I play Call of Duty or do server shit on Rust. So I'm not that bothered about going ham on streaming anymore. I don't know what MSI Afterburner is. Darn, I was really hoping to get you on that one. Yeah, I really need to get that working though. I don't know why that music didn't work. I think that's because the Twitch alerts not. Hold on, does it not have sound permission? There. Now I think the Twitch alerts might be able to trigger sounds now. Or is that the trigger? That was trigger fire.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, the trigger fire worked. I don't know why the. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the Titanic flute didn't work. Maybe the Titanic flute is maybe the Titanic flute was a soundboard and I need to re-download a plugin to get that to work. That's possible. So let me get this scan card over here. And our energy card is gonna. Ooh, we've got a hollow energy card. White flare hollow energy. So you know me. I'm gonna sleeve her up. Might give her a little jacket, some panties. Put her in here with her family. Very, very, very full energy box with lots of hollow energies. Okay, so without it, you can overheat the GPU. Then you start to have FPS issues. You can also overclock the GPU with MSI Afterburner. So I should download MSI Afterburner? Is that what you're telling me? First card is Tepic. We've got Tepic, chat. We've got Tepic. Here we go. Let's angle this for lighting, please. There we go. All right, so Tepic. Tepic, starting small. Starting small. Yamansk. You could also do with checking out core temperature to see if your CPU is overheating and needs a new cooler. I think I've checked temperature and it was fine. It's like running 2% right now. Like everything is fine. I think I've sourced it to a power draw issue. I just have a motherboard that's like a lower motherboard. And for the monitor that I'm trying to run, the ultra wide, like it's just, I think, a demand. But I have run games ultra wide fine. I think it's a setting issue. Vanilla Mind Shao. I think it's a setting issue. Watchog. Somebody helped me with it before. So. Garbador. Archin. Now we're getting to the uncommons. Archin Reverse Hollow. Got an Archin Reverse Hollow. That's a pretty card, actually. I like that one. It's kind of cute. See the art on this one. And then we've got a Reverse Hollow Charon. Followed by... Oh! Jellicent EX! We've got a hit. We've got a hit, chat. We've got a hit. You don't hear music? I'm showing music and... Weird. Really? Maybe it's because I think I know why. It's not being added because I was getting sound things and I was going to do a channel for VODs. Here, check this out. Check this out. How's that? Does anybody want, I've had it on this whole time practically. Does anybody want to hear, want to see another pack pull? Anybody want to pull any other packs? We've got that Jellicent EX. Oh, you're heading to work tonight. Have a good night. Jellicent EX. That was a hit. Nice. If not, we'll go ahead and bounce back over to Marvel Rivals. Maybe we'll even do a little tech for this stream to see if we can't figure out how to get a little better. It's almost 3 a.m. Let's go. Oh, got you. Don't let me keep you if you got to go. Handle your life. Responsibilities. Get rest. Take care of yourself. Like I said, stream's gonna probably be changing. We're gonna be seeing a schedule change. Might see some marathons, streamathons, fundraisers. There's a raid happening on Christmas Day. We're gonna be part of a raid train. We're gonna have a lot of people come into chat, and then we're gonna hand them off to somebody else. Having a smoke and a coffee first before bed. Good. Take care of yourself. If we're not gonna pull any more packs, then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna run Marvel Rivals again. Let me see if I can figure out how to get it to run a little tighter. I think I know what's going on. Okay, let's try this way. Let me play this, but for the game capture. Let me run it where it's like, here, watch. I'm gonna center it to the screen and see if I can run it more native instead of trying to run it larger. See, the other problem is I'm running it on this display and it's trying to capture the entire display, including the blacked out edges. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And now it's centered based on software and not just like a manual crop. Although, look, I am still dropping frames for the camera. Oh, what's going on? We've got a raid. How's it going, everyone? How's everyone doing? That's so sick. We were like just about to get into some gaming. We're gonna be messing around with some Marvel Rivals in a second. Even though I'm a little scuffed. You know what? Here. We haven't even gotten started, so let me first properly introduce myself. I am TransX Bombshell. I am a huge fan and comrade of the very well-known leftist gamer memes. I think I speak for everyone when I say they are an amazing comrade that has an amazing talent that we are very lucky and fortunate that they share that with us. Now that I'm done absolutely going down on LG, I just want to welcome you all to the stream and thank you so much for being here. We are going to be doing some gaming and, we also open Pokemon booster packs. It's streamers that chat members can trigger those at any time. If they do want to trigger those, they can be found in chat. You can trigger many things in the points section, which we call here, we call them social credits. You can use your social credits to trigger hydrates, memes, different video memes, sound effects, as well as yes, please, if you need to raid and run, if you need to do some self-care, please do so. I'm just so glad that you shared your community with me. But we are also 9:59. We're one away from the follow goal. We are also we have a stretch goal this month. If we do hit 1,000 follows by next month, we are going to be raffling away an Elite Trainer box, a white flare Pokemon Elite Trainer box that we've got hidden back there behind all of the other ridiculous amounts of booster bundles and display boxes that I have. But yeah, we also open Pokemon cards. You can trigger a bunch of stuff with social credits. But welcome. We're going to go over to Marvel Rivals because we were actually in a gaming gear. So, if you haven't seen Marvel Rivals, it's basically a clone of Overwatch. Or if you're a longtime fan, you might recognize it as more of a Team Fortress 2 clone, depending on how deep does your lore go. But yeah, we're just all real excited to have LG and family here. Even if LG, if you gotta go sleep, if you gotta leave, I'm not mad. I just hope that we get to play Peak again soon, because that was really fun, even though I'm really bad. And I just need to practice. I got further with y'all than I ever got. Okay, so let me try now. We're gonna switch over to the Kyo. Let's see if this works. I think it might be because it's running now and it's running smooth because I'm on the title screen. Let's switch over. Camera's in the corner. Game's not capturing. Okay, there we go. Sounds in. It's a lot smoother now. See how this goes. Seems to be performing better. It comes and it goes. I get a little scuffed now and again. As it were. Does it affect sound at all? I don't know what's causing it. I would love to understand it. Meowin! Oh my gosh! How are you? Argyle Eyes. First time chatter. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Everybody who drops a follow also gets the free emoji that I have. My free emoji is the Hammy and Sicky, which is sort of a yassified hammer and sickle. So do with that knowledge what you will.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to play Rogue.
The fight that my father began. I hope I
Jeep
can
Jockey, good to see you. How are you? How are you? And also, I have a meme from Rad Left Dad. If you don't know Rad Left Dad, he's got an awesome account on Instagram as well. Oh my gosh, this camera business has got me stressed. Okay, gonna have to figure it out. I guess after this game.
more than just a mechanized suit of armor.
It also seems to keep resolving itself. I think it might just be a power draw issue. There might be nothing I can do about it.
Special insight about Doom, right?
Which Doom?
Both?
Can we just focus on what we're doing here?
There we go. Okay, room to work.
Keep our eyes on this spot. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get this.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Mama's rogue the perfect honeymoon. This sure ain't it.
An extra force field? Great.
Found me someone to fight.
Distance restoring. Time for some fireworks. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Yeah, since she punches, being near her seems bad.
This is gonna hurt. What do you call a team?
I push up on their whole team and
Vintage spider
people like, I don't know, follow me.
Ah! Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me! Yeah, when she gets you solo, she's kind of scary.
Don't count us out yet.
Okay, cool. But I got absolutely assaulted in a back alley by Rogue. Ooh, I'm scuffed. Yeah, this isn't running well. We gotta see if we can fix this. Will you help me fix this? Anybody in chat know tech well enough to help me fix this? I think it's some video. It's like probably some codec settings. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I know what's wrong. I think I'm probably running the wrong codec. Try to save it. Yeah. Sorry, chat. See if we can't fix it. At least the game's running smooth, even though the stream's suffering. I think it has its priorities right. It's gotta be a codec issue for the video. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna drop this. And then I'm gonna chase theirs all over the place. What up? What up?
By the eye of Agamotto!
This is gonna hurt. You know what to do, spiders? Time for some fireworks. Much better. Powering up. You know what to do, spiders?
I mean, the stream scuffed, but the game is slay. Like, the gameplay is slay. It's a shame that y'all are getting mistreated like this. I believe it's the codec. I need to check some settings. I might need to end the stream to change some settings. But that does guarantee the stream tomorrow will be better. I might open some packs as an apology.
Get ready.
I mean, is the stream bad or is it smooth? What's it look like? Because OBS looks like it's lagging.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
So if the timelines are all entangled, how many MJs are there? It's a bit complicated.
You're up, little ones. Line's in place. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture.
runs smooth for me, then every 4 minutes or so it does loading. It runs smooth, like my stream is smooth right now? What do you mean it does the loading? Like the stream loads? But the stream is running smoothly? My OBS is just running scuffed because my system demands are being... Oh, I missed. I tried to stop that ult. I couldn't hit any of them with my web. Then every 4 minutes, like it pauses.
Ready for another ghost?
Oh shit!
You've got my back. Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
An extra layer of armor.
You're up, little ones. This is a
No.
powering up. We're better when we work together. Mine's in place.
I don't have dramatic setup. I'm so sorry. I don't know why, but for some reason that didn't work. I tried to get it set up. Oh, can I get this down? I got it down. We try. Okay. Doesn't matter. Jeff ult was a waste. I'm going to refund the dramatic. I'm so sorry. Sorry for the failure of the dramatic. Oh, did they forfeit? Okay, loading as in the Twitch video stops and it has the little loading circle in the middle. Every 4 minutes, but everything's running smooth. Like it looks like it's smooth and you can see the gameplay. A win is a win. Bots. This is sourpuss. This battle is real choppy all of a sudden. Okay, it is choppy. Okay, this is good feedback. I think it's a codec issue. Let me check some settings. Actually, let me listen to chat. Especially seeing as everybody seems to have left because it's so scuffed. Let me close. Let me settings. Let's see, stream. I think it was output. Yeah, see, my video encoder is H.264, and I think I need to change that to something that's more dedicated for oh, I think my graphics card, I think it's supposed to be like an NVIDIA format is what I was told. So that appears to be an issue. And that's probably going to fix a lot. But I would have to end the stream to change that. And I'm probably not going to get back in time that the stream would actually get canceled. I'm dropping mad frames now because I'm in the settings. I should be good now. Now I should be really fine. If I'm dropping frames now, you might want to refresh. I think I'm actually in the clear now. I'm actually like really, should be really good. Yeah, unfortunately, let's see if there's a, Advanced color format, color space. Process priority high. Because I'd like to keep the stream smooth. Automatically reconnect. And enable browser source hardware acceleration. Yeah, all the things that I'm going to want to change are going to be settings that I'm going to unfortunately have to in the stream. But I'm going to play with them, and I think I can get things working better for tomorrow's stream. So, for the gaming section. Because as y'all saw, I threw down. We won. Like, we won our match. I'm not going to try it again because I think I have the wrong... What I think I have wrong is my my video encoder. I think I have my video encoder set to the wrong setting. And I think that's putting too much system demands on my processor. And I think my processor is struggling. And I've refunded on that dramatic. I need to try to figure out why Triggerfire is not working with that dramatic. Because I think I need to download an OBS plugin. Because I thought I gave Triggerfire access to the right port. Or was it because I'm not logged in? Let me see. Okay. Put that on the bookmark bar. Like I used to have it. I definitely think it's a codec issue. Okay, connect to OBS. Now does dramatic work? Now I gotta try it. Damn. I need to figure out why that doesn't work anymore. Oh, is it because... Oh, it was because I had that up, settings up. Let me try this. Hi! You were coming in with a raid, for sure, from Leftist Gamer Memes. How are you? I'm TransX Bombshell. We were doing some gaming, but because I have a new setup, my new setup it was a little scuffed on gaming. So I took a break from gaming and I was just trying to see if I could get some other things to work because I completely reformatted my PC and reinstalled Windows. And the video quality seems to be good, but I think I've got the wrong codec on OBS, which explains the gaming issue. But then also I have this other setup that's supposed to be really funny for it to cut to. And for some reason the trigger fire isn't working. That's supposed to cause it to do like that dramatic zoom. So dramatic is saved. It's supposed to hold for 5 seconds and switch to that scene without the cut. And it's not doing it. For some reason, it's not doing it. I think it's because the plugin isn't connected correctly. I think there's like a plugin that's not set because the WebSocket server's here. And password should be good. Let's try it one more time. All right. You're in the midst of reinstalling Windows myself, been having tech problems for a while. You know, I reinstalled. They now have an option to just reinstall from the cloud or reinstall from local files. If you go in to the settings, I think it's like the advanced settings. It basically says like refresh system or something. That actually it works. Man, I had it switch over and there was a sound effect. This was a whole scene. And now I don't remember how to do it. It was really complicated. And now I need to get more of those installed. But that means I should turn it off so nobody else can waste any of their social credits, their hard-earned social credits. Unfortunately, that one is paused. Dang. And it's a good one too. It was like dun dun dun. It had like this really dramatic music and it zoomed in on my face. And I really hammed it up whenever people did it. I was like, oh, it was really funny. I'm sorry, y'all. But I highly recommend checking out the reinstall windows if you can. To make up for the gaming being scuffed and to make up for the scuffed everything, I'm going to open up 3 packs of Stellar Crown right now on stream. We're going to use the C290 as a guard cam. Nice and crispy. This should run fine. This was running well a second ago. So stick around. We'll do more gaming tomorrow. After I have a chance to switch codecs and do a little testing, I'm going to check on some things. I think I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. There's too much system demand on the processor with the codec that I'm using. And I'll just have to switch the codec so that which is something I can't do midstream. But when I switch the codec, it'll split the demand over onto the graphics card, which can act as a processor in and of itself for processing video. Anyway, we also have cards to open, so we're just gonna do that. I don't understand why this keeps. So, my interest in Pokemon is limited, but if you get my girl, I will be happy. Who's your girl? Who do I gotta get? Who's the goal here? Who are we trying to pull? Okay, there we go. Get this around there. Boom. Now there's no pull on the card. So we're gonna do 3 packs of Pokemon Stellar Crown. Hopefully we pull some Eevee Evolutions. Tinkatuff. I've pulled some Tinkatuffs. We might see a Tinkatuff. And there we go. Nice and crispy shot of the cards. Very nice. Very nice. We're going to set aside this here scan card. Scan card's going to go over here. And our energy for this pack got a dark energy. Dark energy. That's fine. We're okay with that. We're okay with dark energy, chat. Just don't be negative in chat. Not even Ton. The mid Evo in particular is just so cool. And energetic gremlin vibes. Tinkatuff, not even Tinkaton. I dig it. Yeah, I mean, you have the Pokemon you like. I like Pikachu from way back. I'm an OG fan, so. Here's Pancham. There's a Pancham here. Pancham followed by Charjabug. Charjabug is like a bus. It's like a bug bus. Here's Yamask. Followed by Mineshow. Okay. Now we're going to get into the uncommons, possibly. We'll see what kind of pack this is. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Salazzle. We've got a Salazzle. We might start seeing some reverse hollows now. No, we don't, but we do have a Driftblim, which I don't think I have, so I'm happy to pull that. I can add that to the collection. And this is going to be followed by none other than Tornadus. That's a pretty good reverse hollow. That's cool. I've got some special edition Tornadus that came with a display box. This is also going to be a glass trumpet pack, which is cool. Reverse hollow. Solid to get an item that's reverse hollow. And then we're going to get a Bouffalant holograph. So, not quite a hit, but a Bouffalant with an ability, Curly Wall. As long as you have at least one other Bouffalant in play, all of your basic Pokemon take 60 less damage from attacks. So, a Bouffalant deck would be pretty good for like defense. So, that's a good ability. And that's after applying weakness. The effective Curly Wall doesn't stack. So, get some Bouffalants in a deck, and you can really just like take a bunch of damage. All right, so not quite a hit with that one. Not quite a hit. What, you like the Bouffalant? It's like a buffalo. It's a cool Pokemon. And I am a standard Pikachu enjoyer. They don't necessarily have to be the chubby ones, because the Pikachu that I liked was the one that traveled with Ash. Ash Ketchum. Good old cute Pikachu. He was fit. That was a fit Pikachu. Alright. We've got a scan card going to the side, and our energy is an electricity for this pack. Oh, the trumpet. The trumpet. You like the trumpet. Yeah, that was a cool trumpet. And it was a reverse hollow. It was kind of a cool card. So we're going to start out with a Flittle. That's a Flittle. Oh, by the way, since we couldn't get the game to work, we got to get out. Oh, we weren't in the Marvel Rivals category anyway. So, Flittle, followed by Chinchou. Chinchou, followed by Tortuga. Tortuga, followed by Espratha. Followed by Crabominable. Alright, and now we're going to get to like the uncommons. What do you think, chat? Reverum. Ash had OG Chubby Chew to begin with, didn't he? I know the design got slimmer and slimmer for his partner as it went on, though. Yeah, I kind of thought of him as... I think he was chubby when he first picked him because he was cute and he was young. But as he got older, he got more fit. And as he got more fit, and he became like a really strong Pokemon, that was like kind of the design got thinner. Lapras, let's go. Let's go, Lapras. That's cool. Happy to pull Lapras. Even though it's not even a hollow. I think I have a Lapras EX, actually. Or like a Lapras, like a special illustration rare. Here's a reverse hollow Dubwool. I believe we have one of those. A Lantern, which I don't think I have, so that's fun. Reverse hollow Lantern. Is it a hit? Chat, it's a hit. We've got a Melmetal EX. Wonderful. That's a hit. We've got an EX Melmetal. That's a hit. Lapras is cute, but this Melmetal is pretty stacked. It's got Iron Swing. It only takes 4 energy. Does 100 plus damage. And the attack does 100 damage for each heads. If you flip 2 coins. You flip 2 coins, and each one that does heads does an additional 100 damage. So you could do up to 400 damage, or up to 300 damage with each swing. That's a strong one. That's a strong one. That's a good pull. For a steel deck. Good pull. We're going to open one more. Alright, we're going to set this card to the side. More energies. A steel. Appropriately. It's decent Tinka Tough support, right? A good Tinkaton deck with some Melmetals. Sounds pretty tough, actually. I might have to look into building that. I'm starting to get quite a deck. I've got plenty of bulk. Here's an Electabuzz. Starting out with strong with a Lechonk. We've got a Lechonk there. Lechonk followed by a Raboot. Raboot followed by a Morotom. And that's followed by a Salazzle. Then Frogadier. Then Drifblim. What are the odds? 2 Drifblim in one night. Alright, and now we're on to the uncommons. We've got a reverse hollow Hoot Hoot. That's adorable. I love Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot's a great Pokemon. Don't care what anybody says. Hoot Hoot's amazing. Followed by Morgrem. Followed by Morgrem. Good thing it's not a hit. I would have ruined the reveal. Morgrem followed by Caracosta. Caracosta foil. Alright, so we had 1 hit out of those 3 packs. I'm happy for the hit. Melmetal's pretty lit. Is Elekid still irrelevant in the trading card game? I haven't seen him in a while. Right now, everybody's going absolutely banana bonkers with all the Charizard decks because Charizard is relevant again given the Phantasmal Flames and the Mega Evolutions. All that's been introduced, so that's kind of what everybody's focused on at the moment. I really am just out for whatever I pull. I'm building a deck that's called Arven's deck. It's Arven's Mabostiff Wall. It's built around Mabostiffs, but it's all Arven's Pokemon. It's Arven's Squovents and Arven's Mabostiffs and some oh gosh, what are they called? The mind control monkeys. Gosh, I can't remember the names at the moment. Manunkies or something. Oh yeah, my buddy lost bad at Worlds. Oof. She was running Charizard, but everyone else was running anti-Charizard decks. Yeah, because that's what everybody was expecting to run into at Worlds. If you're going to go to Worlds, definitely take an anti-Charizard deck. That's the way to go. Totally not named Dan. You've actually got some really fun points to introduce. Welcome to chat, by the way. If you're not following, by the way, you could be earning social credits. And why do you want to earn social credits? Let me tell you. Social credits earn you raffle points. Raffle points, you actually can buy a ticket to enter a raffle for a chance to this month win a tote. However, if we hit 1,000 follows on the channel, we're going to raffle away an Elite Trainer box. And that's a white Flare Elite Trainer box that you see back here, right there. And I'm going to do this one. I've got 2. I'm going to open 1, but I'm going to raffle away 1. So, if you earn your social credits, you do get 300 for the follow, and if you subscribe, you get double social credits for watching. I'm just going to point that out. Just no pressure. Everything's in your own time. We also have viewers that gift subs, so hanging out in chat, vibing, that's a great way to try to help up the stakes not up the stakes, up the chance that you do get gifted a sub. I tend to seem to think that it's whoever's in chat that's active when somebody gifts a sub is who gets the gifted sub. So just being in chat is a great way to catch some of those gifted subs. We are really getting close to 1K also, because it's 959 currently. So we're like one away from 960, which puts us like 41 follows away from giving away this Elite Trainer box. And I'm excited to. I've given away a bunch of booster bundles. Get more steaks. We need all the steaks. We need the ribeyes. We need the porterhouse. We even need the tents. The tent steaks. But we do need to get some of this stuff out into the hands of people. I need to open the Mega Evolution Elite Trainer box with Lucario on it. I should do that on stream. When we hit 1K, I'll open this one and give away the white flare. How about that? Is that more stakes? Does that give you enough stakes, Dan, or not, Dan? Because you're not named Dan. It's definitely weighted towards people who are around. Yeah, can just pick random people if too many gifted, though. Yeah, that's kind of what I've noticed, too. It seems to go to whoever's in chat. But I've got a Black Bolt that I've got to open. I've got a Surging Sparks booster bundle that I've got to open. There's another white flare back there that I've got to open. I've got all these booster bundles, display packs. I actually have some display packs open. Oh crap. I'm putting these on these limited edition Dragon Warrior slimes that are hidden behind the display boxes. These are Mega Evolution. These are Phantasmal Flames Mega Evolution. We're opening packs, so it's kind of tempting to trigger pack openings. Don't be too tempted, though, because then you can't enter the raffle. But right now, the raffle gets you a tote bag. Follows get you more social credits, though, so then you can trigger pack pulls. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Totally not named Dan. Also, you did help us hit the follow goal. Thank you so much for raising the stakes in chat and giving me a new follow goal of 970. That's amazing. Just the family's growing. That's amazing. It's incredible. Now, again, when we hit 1,000 followers, we're gonna give away a new trainer box. Just, we're doing that. I am gonna go ahead and you can call me Dan if you want, by the way. It's just not my name. Okay. That's awesome. Just, most people like Dan. Dant. All right, yeah, Dant. It is. That sticks. That's pretty solid. All right. So nice. So besties, honestly, like, y'all are the absolute best. And just like, thank you for hanging out with me through the chaos. Ooh, it's a lot of sirens. As I said, we are 40 followers away from that white flare Elite Trainer box giveaway. So if you're not following, do be sure to hit that follow button like Dant. Also, I want to mention we do have the Christmas Day raid train. So if you are planning to be watching Twitch, do swing by. We should have a lot of besties in chat, hanging out. We're going to be doing the thing. Hopefully we'll have gaming fixed. Hopefully, if not, we'll just be opening Pokemon booster packs. They're going to be here for a few hours, and then we're going to send them on their way to the next raid, the next person in the raid train. That is being hosted by the Twitch Unity Guilds. I am representing the Twitch Pride Guild for that one. Although we'll also have participants from the Black Guild, the Twitch Unity Guilds include the Latin Guild, the Unity Guilds include the Women's Guild. I'll be representing the Pride Guild, which I'm really proud to. I'm a member of both the Twitch Women's and Pride Guild. Now, I'm streaming from like 10 a.m. to like 2 p.m. So if you're here, you just need a safe place to hang. If family's getting to you on the day of the old, presence and family, I'll be here. I got you back. But yeah, also, I will be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's a regular stream day. It's Tuesday, so I'll be here 5 p.m. And y'all know the deal. We don't just cut out. I appreciate LG for dropping y'all in here. But usually I'm already out. But I'm going to go ahead and hand y'all off. So follow, last call, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Be right back. Or see you tomorrow.